What's going on? It's director Marko Steez, and right now you're watching Media House News.
Welcome to Media House Entertainment.
Yo, it's your boy Shooting Trav. I'm back live with another one, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm down here in Atlanta. I had to pull up with my boy. What's going on with you? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good. Just, shit, we been talking a little shit. What's going on?
Nah, much, man. Hey, I seen you working earlier on your truck, man. Putting the bean bags on your
Sandbags, yeah.
The sandbags, yeah.
Hell yeah. Just been working, you know what I'm saying? Building up a company. That's what I've been working on.
Yeah. Now let's get into the film truck, just to kick it off. That's the next level stuff that you got. You offering a bunch of different equipment to different directors around Atlanta area.
Hell yeah. So really, like the film truck started as, it was just something for me to use for my own productions. You know what I'm saying? Like It was something for me to invest in myself, to have the right equipment, the right lighting, the right stands, like everything, having frames and different types of light, you know what I'm saying? And just being able to really up the quality on the visuals. But then it turned into, I was seeing other directors not having access to shit like grip trucks, you know what I'm saying? So I turned it into a whole 1-ton grip truck package and decided to call it the film truck.
Okay.
And that's been going crazy. Like I've only had the 1-ton truck for a year now. And 6 months ago I bought another truck, a 3-ton truck.
Okay, 2 of them.
Yeah, way bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like the real, when they shoot like movie productions and, you know, like those big budget videos and they do commercials and short films, I got a 3-ton truck, and that's what they really use. Like that's industry standard. It's like 3-ton, 5-ton, and then they got those semi trucks as well.
Okay.
So they got like semi grip trucks, and then but the 3-ton is like standard. And I just started packing that thing out with lights like 3 months ago. Started redoing it, put a bunch of money together just to put into it, and spent like in the last 3 months like 100,000 putting into the truck. Like I bought the truck for 20, put another 100 into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still doing more and more work to it. Like every month I put like probably $10,000 into it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be done end of October. So it's already out for rent. You know what I'm saying? People are already wanting to rent it. But it's like a full package. It's got everything: HMIs, combo stands, C stands, lights, Kinos, 4 banks, everything. So really just trying to up the production.
I noticed your business mindset is just a little different than most of the video guys in the game. Not those shots to anybody enough, but you know what I mean? Just on the business side, like where did that come from? As far as like, let's talk about, did you used to shoot low budget videos as far as like,
oh hell yeah, everybody starts like that,
working your way up to the budget? Like how long did it take you to transition from doing that?
Man, it's really about the mindset. And so really I was shooting them $500 music videos like 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? When I was 17. So it's like just going from that, and I was shooting for 500, then it went to 1,000, then it went to 1,500, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, as the visuals get better, as you add more components to the video, like storyline, and as you bring in more assets in, and then you start to put together budgets, and you start getting locations and models, actors, and shit like cop cars, and you know what I'm saying? You just like make it like a movie, like you running it like a real production. That's when the budgets start to go up, you know what I'm saying? So, but the thing is like my mindset didn't really go to big budgets until the beginning of 2019, you know what I'm saying? Until I was already like 3 years in.
Okay.
So I didn't think I was just shooting. just shooting, you know, trying to get work in, trying to keep going, and then at a certain point, it's just like, where can we go from here? You know what I'm saying? Like, we already doing this, we already doing that. Like, what can we do to not be on the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Because now I done did videos with this person, and I done did videos with that person, and my name getting big. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how can we go bigger? You know what I'm saying? So like, the aim is films, like big budget music video, $100,000 music video. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we're trying to do now.
Yeah. And talk about that too, managing the budget, because you know, some video directors, they might get paid X amount for a video. You know what I'm saying? A good amount. But you can tell in the video that they didn't really put that much into the budget. You know what I'm saying? They probably pocketed most of the money. And so, you know, just speak on that budget. You know, $5,000-$10,000 budget for a video, but you might have to put the whole thing in just to make the video look good.
Hell yeah. So it just, a lot of people, when you first make that break, like, when you dealing with doing those videos for 1,000 and 1,500, it might be like you paying yourself and then just putting your vision into it. And if you've never worked with budgets before, and you get like you know what I'm saying? Say you get like $3,000-$4,000. If you only charge 1,000 to do a video, you know what I'm saying? And you get like 3,000-4,000. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I got this big video, now I'm gonna make all this money. Nah, like, the big budget is a chance for you to really show what you can do with a budget. You know what I'm saying? So put your creative mind into it. Write a hard treatment, come up with a concept, find the locations, find the actors, find everything you need, and really invest in it, because that's what a budget is for. Like, you really just investing it into the visual and the quality of it. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's not always, oh, the more money you spend, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you just got to put the right mindset and the time investment into it. You feel me? So, but once you get those budgets, like, definitely, because when I started first getting those budgets, like when I was charging 1,500, and then I was starting to get like 4, 5, 6, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 10,000. Like, every time I try to not go up on the price, but just kind of like talk to the artists and tell them, like, or talk to the management or talk to their label and be like, look, you want a visual that you could put out that's better quality than what everyone else is doing, and it's gonna get you attention. So you want to invest in your music, then invest in the budget for the visual, and we'll go crazy with it. And those first big videos that I was having, I didn't pocket no money off of it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what? I could have made $2,000-$3,000 off this $10,000 video. Nah, I'm gonna put that $2,000-$3,000 into something else and make the video even harder than it could have been. You know what I'm saying? Or like, rent some different lenses, or rent a camera, like rent a red. Like, if you don't have access to a red, like, go rent a red. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have access to good quality lenses, go rent some lenses. If you don't have access to lights, go rent some lights. You know what I'm saying? Just invest that back into what you're doing, because if you really care about your craft and you really want your shit to look good, you're not gonna care about the money. Like, you will realize the bread gonna come later. You know what I'm saying? Just work hard and put your vision into it and make that shit look good, and the money gonna come later.
The money gonna come later, man. That's some great advice. Cause my follow-up question was gonna be like, what would you say to the people that's like kind of stuck, or feel like they stuck doing like $500 music videos? Like, the artists around them might not have the money. Like, they might not be in the market where the money is, you know, in abundance.
Well,
like,
shit.
What would you say to them?
If you in a market where it's like, say you from like the middle of nowhere, right? And the artists out there, like, don't got no budgets, or they not willing to spend the money to put into the budget, it's either you gotta force the artist to see what the investment is gonna do for them, because at the end of the day, that's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? The budget that you put towards the video is you investing in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's gonna be a difference between you spending it, and that's anything. The more money you spend, the higher the quality is gonna be. You feel me? But like I said, it's about time investment too. So as long as you can invest the time and the money into it, and you have a good creative vision, you can make it happen. But for those directors that not in that market, what I would say is either show the artist what a bigger budget can do, or if they really like, if you really small town, move to the next biggest town where the artists are serious about what they want to do. Because if you serious about what you want to do, then you want to be around like-minded people who's ready to go broke behind what they do. You know what I'm saying? Shit, because I done been broke before, you feel me? Like, I done been folks think I'm rich as hell, you know what I'm saying? Where I might rock my chains or something, but you don't know shit. Right now I'm down because I just spent $20,000 on some, like, right now I'm broke. But next month, I'm about to be up. But I'm going to spend that money that I just made again and just reinvest it back into it. You know what I'm saying? So shit, it just be like investing. You know what I'm saying? You spend money on what you want. You feel me? So what I would say to them directors that's stuck in that lane is get out of that lane, but force yourself to get out of that lane. Like, you just got to figure out how to do it. And it's a lot of different solutions, because sometimes it's not always the artists don't have the budget. Sometimes they don't understand what the budget going towards, because everybody else in their environment shooting $500 videos.
Right.
Or the artist not serious about their craft, so you can't talk them into spending more money because they not really wanting to rap. You know what I'm saying? They wanting to do something else, or their mind is somewhere else. You can't talk them into spending a bigger budget because they not serious. You know what I'm saying? So it's just depending on your situation. You got to get out of that situation and go to the next level. If you serious about it, then that's what you would do.
Yeah, that's what you would do. That's serious. And speaking of investing in yourself, man, talk about the importance of marketing too. Like, marketing yourself. Like, you one of the top marketers I see all over.
Man,
live.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got billboards up, you poster stickers, and you know what I mean, everywhere. So just speak on the importance of marketing also yourself, because a lot of videographers or video directors, they may not have a name, or even the ones that's moving around with like artists. And then once they start working with the artists, everything kind of fade away because they haven't built up their own brand, they built up their own name. So, speak on the importance of that too, like marketing, branding yourself and putting that out there.
So I feel like the thing is that I wanted to do, and what I realized that I wanted to do, why marketing was important, is because I wanted to build something that was bigger than me. And so just marketing yourself, like, I was already marketing myself. I was having flyers, like, in 2018, 2019, I was doing flyers. I was making posters, putting posters and flyers up. So I was always like, okay, you gotta, to be seen by the people that aren't seeing you already, you gotta put yourself in the places where you're not being seen. You know what I'm saying? So people who aren't seeing you, if you got posters and flyers, go outside. Like, I was going outside clubs and put my flyers on every car in the parking lot. Every 500 cars, 600-700 cars, sometimes it'd be 1,000 cars. We'll go to big events and hit every car on the block. You know what I'm saying? So and we had hit posters and everything too. And I say we, but this shit was like me and just like one other person, you feel me? So I was going hard doing that shit for myself. But then when I made the brand, when I made Capital Media Entertainment, it was like, this is bigger than me. Like, I got a whole team now. So I got 2 producers, I got a casting director, I got a photographer, I got a gaffer, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got an A&R and an artist manager. Like, I got this shit damn near a label at this point, you know what I'm saying? So we done signed the artist, you feel me? So it's like, this shit just going a place where I'm making sure the whole team eats. You feel me? Like I'm not thinking for myself. I'm thinking for the team.
For everybody.
So yeah. So just the marketing on the marketing tip. Why is if you want to be out there and you want to be big, you want to run a business, and that's what it is. It's a business, you know what I'm saying? It's a company. Like music is a business. Everything is a business. You know what I'm saying? You just got to figure out how to make it work, and it comes with a million different components: the marketing, the creative side, the business side, the management. It's everything has to come together and work. Cause if it ain't multiple things spinning, you know what I'm saying? It's like a machine. Like it's got a lot of moving parts, and everything that you add into it is gonna make shit move faster.
Oh yeah, and you gotta have a team though if you want to take it to the next level.
Hell
one
yeah.
person can't do everything, man. You can't.
Hell yeah.
You know, a lot of guys. You know, when you start off doing it, you do everything a lot of times, and you trying to shoot. You want to focus.
Man, I was doing everything by myself just last year. I was by myself. I was producing my own videos, writing my own treatments. I was lighting my own shooting my own videos.
Yeah.
Now I pull up to a video shoot, $10,000-$15,000 budget. I don't even touch the camera. I'm sitting behind the camera looking at the monitor, or I'm back with the production monitor looking at this, yelling out, giving directions to the artists, giving directions to the actors, like making sure everyone's placed right, showing them how I want to, you know what I'm saying? And just focusing on what it looks like and what's going into it.
Right.
And my producers over here getting the locations, and my casting director over here talking to the models and the actors, and my DPs over here making sure the camera's right, you know what I'm saying? Making sure the setting's right. My gaffers over here doing the lighting, and I'm making adjustments, telling them certain shit, this looking better, and telling them, look, this needs to go this way, let's do this should look better. But then it's like a team mind, like, so everything that people say, like my producer might have a suggestion, or my gaffer might have a suggestion, or my DP might have a suggestion, and it'll be like, okay, your suggestion, like, that shit hard, that's smart, that makes sense, let's do that. Hey, move this light this way. My DP might tell me, hey, instead of have that light shooting through the window, let's actually shoot it through this window over here and angle it a different way so it hits the artist like this instead of like that. And it'll be just a change of the angle onto the artist changes the whole lighting setup and just makes it look way better, way more cinematic, you know what I'm saying? So I take my team's opinions and what they say, like, very seriously, because they take what they do very seriously. So I trust them, you know what I'm saying? And it's about trust too. So it's like, but it's hard to build that sometimes, because as a director, like, my vision, I feel like I'm always right, but I had to kind of step back and realize that what other people say is like, okay, what you're saying makes sense. Like, that shit is hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, let people do what they do. Yeah, and let
it from their perspective.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And just adding everything in together, because it's like everything is a component and everything is going to work out. Just let the machine work, you feel me?
In fact, switching out David. Let me know. Actually, scratch that, man. We might need, yeah, a little bit.
Look at that. Stop playing.
Stop playing with me. I can probably back up and put that 85. It's just gonna look sick.
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. I want to do this. I want to have him kind of his feet kicked up on the.
Oh, okay.
On the
yeah,
desk,
yeah.
And getting like, I'm trying to do like a crazy handheld shot with all of these videos.
Alright.
So like, he's gonna have his feet maybe on this side. Well, shit, I ain't gonna lie. I can come from either side. Let me see how that looks. You might want to get that handheld real quick. Go wider than this.
Wider? We have 21.
Hell yeah. Let's do that. Let's just do one of those. I want to do, because I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
You know how I did the Dubs video? I just want to come in like crazy close to him.
Well, you don't work with artists from like Future, the Lil Babies. You know, the list goes on and on. I mean, let the people know what's that like. You know, working with some of the top artists in the game. You know, a lot of people, you know, want to build up to get to that. So what is it like being on set with Lil Baby, man, and directing a video with him in it?
I ain't gonna lie, Lil Baby, being on set with him, just, it's different. It's kind of funny because he's got his own creative mind too. So I'm sure you seen that video on Instagram where Lil Baby was behind the director and he was pulling his shirt.
Yeah.
He moving him, right?
Moving them, yeah.
So Lil Baby, he did that to me before. He ain't grabbed my shirt. He was looking at it. He came up behind me and he said, bro, do this, like move this way over here just a little bit and get this different angle, right? And then he got back in the scene and then he started rapping. And I was like, you know what, this dude kind of know what he's talking about. Like, he sees it. He's got his own creative vision. So it's like, whenever you working with artists like that, he takes what he does serious, you know what I'm saying? And he sees certain things. Like, as an artist, you have to be like that too, because I'm an artist. Like, I'm a director, but I'm an artist as well. Like if you creating something, you're an artist, you know what I'm saying? Just because you rap, just because you write, just because you shoot videos, or just because you make beats, it doesn't make you just that. You creating. So you an artist, you know what I'm saying? So you really like, you're not just doing one thing and just, you feel me? It's your vision that goes into it. So working with Lil Baby, he's like a creative person, but then other people, sometimes it's, you gotta direct the artist, and sometimes they already have that energy. But as long as you, as a director, I feel like the most important thing that you can do as a director is communicate your ideas properly and just make other people be able to see the vision without seeing, you know what I'm saying? Because what's in your head isn't going to be completely, like, other people aren't going to see it unless you explain it. So, yeah, you got to show the actors sometimes. You got to get in front of the camera and show the actors, like, this is what I want you to do. Do this like this. Like, I want you to pick the phone up and acting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to kind of just, you got to be an actor yourself. You got to be an artist yourself. You got to you got to feel like a rapper yourself. You got to be able to portray that energy to them and that emotion to them, so they could be like, okay, that's what I need to do. The actor go get behind, they go get in front of the camera and they do exactly how you told them to do it, but they bring their personality into it, and it's like perfect. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I feel like as a director, the most important thing is communication and making sure people see your vision without, you know what I'm saying? Because they can't read your mind. You have to show them what's in your mind, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. By telling them.
Yeah. Well, what's one of your biggest pet peeves working with this, doing this video thing, man, and dealing with different artists and different labels and stuff like that? Just one thing.
I mean, I wouldn't say so much like dealing with artists and labels. Like, one of my biggest pet peeves in video productions overall would be just people who aren't attentive or people who aren't on point. Because it's like, if this person's not on point, then this part is lacking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's gonna be a slack.
Exactly. And it's like, not even a slack. It's maybe if you told a gaffer to do something and you were like, the light need to go this way, and they don't get it right, or they don't position it right. You feel me? Like, what they just did kind of compromise what you're doing. Or if your producer can't get the right actors, you know what I'm saying? Or if somebody's not doing their job right. You know what I'm saying? If you love what you're doing, you're going to go hard. Regardless, you know what I'm saying? You're going to go your hardest. You're not going to make no excuses. You're not going to be like, oh, I can't do this because, no, you already lost at that point if you're trying to make excuses for yourself. So don't make no excuses, just do. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like my biggest pet peeve is just people who feel like they can't, or people who say they can't because they didn't try or they didn't do their best. You know what I'm saying? And I understand, like, sometimes people go through shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just, I be going through shit too. We all human. We all people. We make mistakes. But if you do your best, you can't say you didn't, you know what I'm saying? You didn't try. Like, anything that I do, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. You know what I'm saying? And if not better, every time. So that's my biggest pet peeve, is just people who don't do their all. You know what I'm saying? People who not putting in the most. And then folks being super late.
Yeah.
Not even artists. Like, I'm used to artists being late. I start putting call times like an hour ahead.
Yeah. 'Cause you
Like,
already know
telling
you show an
artists
hour
like
late.
Baby and Future and them, like, show up at 6.
Yeah.
And they never show up at 6, but they'll show up at like 7. But I wanted them to show up at 7, but I said 6.
Yeah.
So they showed up at 7, and I'm like, okay, perfect timing.
Yeah, right on
So,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, people imagine, visionaries create. Talk about that a little bit.
Hell
man.
yeah.
Is that your clothing line?
It's something coming real soon. Yeah. Actually, I got people imagine, visionaries create. That is my clothing brand. Like, and it's not just like clothes that's just screen printed and all of that. Like, I have a whole line coming out. I'm making my samples right now, and I really made it for the people that's like us, like creators.
Okay.
But I said people imagine, visionaries create, because like everybody that's a director or if you a rapper, if you a producer, you know what I'm saying? All these people are artists. We all like visionaries, you know what I'm saying? Because you see something in your head, and if you make it happen, you a visionary because you creating what's in your head, you know what I'm saying? Like, people can imagine anything, but if you can't make it happen and make it physical and actually create what's in your mind, then you just imagining it. Like, anybody could daydream, but only a visionary can create that dream. You know, so that's what I created it for, was people like us, and people imagine, visionaries create. Just drawing the line between, are you anybody or are you a visionary? You know what I'm saying? And it's coming real soon. I'm wearing the hoodie right now. This is just a sample. I'm not totally proud of this one, but the new sample coming right now. Yeah, the new sample coming out, but everything custom made, like all cut out and measured up right. And I got all types of shit coming. So it's gonna be 1 of 100 real rare pieces only for the real visionaries. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even get it publicly.
Okay.
So
Yeah. And let the people know where can they tap in at you on your Instagram, and for the film truck too, for the ones that wanna might come down here. So with the film truck, is it for people too that might be out of town? They might have a shoot down here in Atlanta. They need to.
yeah, so my 3 tons going to Memphis in a few days, actually.
Okay.
So I could definitely send it places for sure. I just feel like if it's more than 5 hours away though, I'm not finna drive 5 hours. I'm not sending somebody to drive it for 5 hours either, you know what I'm saying? So if it's within that time, if it's within 5 hours, like, I'll send it to Alabama, or I'll send it to Savannah, Georgia, or I'll send it to the top of Florida, like Tallahassee or something, you know what I'm saying? Or I'll send it to Birmingham or Charlotte, Raleigh, Columbia or something, you know what I'm saying? If it's within 5 hours, like, Memphis, Nashville, stuff like that. So if it's close, yeah, definitely. So this is for like the Midwest and the South region. It's not just for Atlanta. But yeah, that's what I made it for. It's for people who doing what I do, who just want to get access to bigger. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. What you think of them LA vibes, man? Would you ever move out there, or you just?
LA is cool. Yeah. No, I make moves to LA. I make moves to LA sometimes, but it's just really, right now with everything that's going on, LA is just kind of shut down, and things still moving. Like, Atlanta is just, these people out here moving like it ain't nothing going on.
Yeah.
Like, they out in the club wearing no masks and shit. I think that shit crazy. I be wearing
I'm
masks.
seeing it right now,
Like,
man. Because even in North Carolina, it's like everybody masked up.
Them folks
So
don't care.
Here, they not even reclining. I'm like, well,
Yeah, they don't even care.
Still wide open and everything.
Yeah, but LA is a vibe. It's a lot of work to be done out there. It's big budgets to get out there, but I feel like I haven't tapped my fullest potential in Atlanta yet. So I'm not gonna go out to LA until I'm ready to, like, really attack LA. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just be there. I want to be somewhere and make a statement.
So yeah. You're still young too. How old are you?
I'm 22.
22. Yeah. So you still young, man. Like you definitely, I think, ahead of the game You know what I mean? As far as a lot of directors, and like I said, it's your business mind, man. You know what I'm saying? That right there takes so many directors so much further, man. It's free game that you just gave a lot of people, man. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
I mean, is it what you want to lead the people with, man? Before we get up out of here, the last words.
Man, shit. Just keep going. Whatever you're doing, keep going. Like, don't give up.
Yeah, that's what I know, man. Hey, your name gonna be worldwide, man. You got a lot of big videos coming. You know what I'm saying? A lot of big videos coming, man. You know what I'm saying? But this your boy Shooter Trav, man. I had to pull up on you, man, live in Atlanta. You know what I mean? We gonna sign out. Shooter Trav, and I'm out of here.
For sure.